Hey, welcome back everybody. So I'm back over here at the main woodshed from all the tree splitting that I've been doing from when the giant split oak fell over. So I've got these rounds over here that were from the base of the tree that were stuck in the yard for months until I could get it chunked up. And so I came back out here, I don't know, a few days ago and tried to chunk these up. That way they're in a much more movable position because they were so big, it was going to be really hard to get them from where they're at over to the splitter, on the splitter, and all that kind of good stuff. So I got them split up with a maul and a wedge. That way these are a little bit more manageable. They're still huge, but they're a little bit more manageable. So I'm gonna try to get these taken care of today. Whatever doesn't really split into firewood, I'm just gonna throw it on the stump and burn it. And these over here. It's not a lot, so it shouldn't take too terribly long. And that will actually just leave me with these branches right here remaining. So obviously I'll need to cut those up with the chainsaw, but I'm not doing that today because I just don't feel like it. But that's hard to believe. From where I've started, that's pretty much all that's left of that tree. I had all those logs that were originally sitting here. They've been split and they're over here in this woodshed. But as we walk over here to this woodshed, I wanted to take a quick shortcut and just show you the difference of what has been taking place with all the spring bush hogging I've been doing over the last few weeks. Now, is this completed? Absolutely not. But this area, you couldn't walk in it. There was absolutely no way to walk in this area. It was just so grown up by briars, vines, trees, tree limbs, you name it, it was in here. And so I have painstakingly been over here chopping this stuff up, bush hogging. Still got some bush hogging to do. I've piled that up for me to do that. But it's just wild to see the difference from where this started. And around this tree, you can see where I raked up a bunch of pieces. There was a lot of glass, a lot of metal up in there. And so instead of trying to get the bush hog all the way back up in there, I brought a rake out here and I hand raked every bit of it and tried to pick up as much as I could so that I didn't run it through the bush hog. And a lot of that metal is still sitting right there. And this little path right here on the other side of the woodshed, you couldn't walk through it either. So it's amazing what a little bit of hard work can actually do. And it didn't take me too terribly long in the grand scheme of things, but I'm impressed. Still got plenty to do. And I've got this whole upper side over here that I hadn't really even tackled. There is one limb I want to go show you real quick. So I'll see you up there. All right, you see this is a pretty good sized limb on a relatively small tree, but you can kind of see where it's been split off. And I actually took most of it down with the tractor, but it wasn't because of the tractor that it actually split to start with. So right here, you can see this massive poison oak vine that's still connected up into the tree up here. That vine right there was stuck in that limb, and when I tried to pull the vine out, it actually broke the limb. That's how strong that vine was. I pulled the roots out, which are right here amongst all that, but I was unable to pull that part up there. That's just how strong these vines are. That's how annoying these vines are. And that's basically what I've been having to deal with around this whole property, is these giant vines that are just so annoying to deal with. But I just thought that was really interesting, but also just amazing to show how powerful and strong these vines are, that they can literally hold up and or break limbs down. Like I said, I ended up taking it down the rest of the way with the tractor and pushing it out of the way when I was bush hogging this grass strip through here. But just found that to be a little bit interesting. Nasty. Get buddy. Jeez. All right, I got all that split right there. Not a ton of waste. A couple of these random chunks. You can see how this limb was, well, a limb was trying to grow in this area right here, and so that whole piece was, I like a lot of this tree. It was actually a waste of time, so I just went ahead and tossed it over there. I'll burn it on the stump over there, but this is what I got here so far. That's pretty much the rest of the big chunks before I got to go over there and take the chainsaw to those limbs. So if anybody wants to come help me, one, cut those limbs up, or two, help me stack this wood, come on out. You know who you are. Clayton, Tristan, y'all can come on out. Help me anytime you want to get this wood stacked up. Just another reason why I hate pin oak trees. So it looks like the limb fell from right there. It fell off and landed over here, if I had to guess. Or no, actually come from this tree. You can see it up here, right there. That's actually where it came from. And I would suspect this next limb right here, sorry my finger's in the way, but that one with all the yellow markings, some of that fungus, I guess you could say, growing on it, that's probably gonna fall at some point too. So this is what happens a lot with pin oak trees. The limbs just get long and stringy like that, and then a lot of them that don't get as much sunlight, they just get weak and they die off and they fall down quite often. So I'm gonna clean it up. Shouldn't take about 10 minutes. Hey, if you made it this far, thanks for checking in. It's about time for me to check on out. Got some stuff I gotta take care of, and we'll catch you on the next one.